Perth Racing preview continues. We're up to race number 7 on the card, named after one of my all-time favourites, the Hall Packs Image Handicap. This is over the 1400 metres, and the horses we'll take a look at include Sky Spirit, very close to another win. Jason Whiting's his rider. Second Omen, absolutely rocketed home. What about other runners, Down?
A couple of other ones, Marty, include the top weight, Dead-Eye Dick, come up with the 59, so they've gone for the 3 kilo claim of Richard Rhodes with this galloper this week. He's racing, hasn't gone around since the 7th of July, racing after a bit of a let-up. Other runners are Spirited Gem, who ran 5 of 10 at Belmont last start, an improved effort beaten 2 3/4 behind Group Memory, but not running up to his best form he showed a couple of years ago. Triple D racing first up from the trials, he's struggling. Volition run 6 of 12, a better effort last start, beaten 2 3/4 behind Matador. That was last Saturday. Sky Spirit, we'll take a look at his past run. Number 6, Talk to the Wall, an interesting runner. He flew home last Saturday when got within a quarter of a length behind I Command, and it was a good effort. And when he hits form, Talk to the Wall, he usually holds it, so he could be one to follow. Casual Wolf, who went all the way to Kalgoorlie last week, and he won over the 1760, beat an open class field of open handicap horses there when he got up by a long neck. Other runners, Rich Ken, a big winner last start, hasn't raced since the 21st of July, but was a big winner when flying home from last and getting up to beat Battle Emblem, who won last Saturday, so good form lines. Winning Scene, had a perfect run behind him last week, but he wasn't fit enough, beat 8 lengths behind My Empire. And Second Omen, an interesting run a slashing race first up, disappointed second up, but then his last start effort when ridden a bit quieter last start when third of Centrum was much better.
All right, we go back now and have a look at Sky Spirit. We've already taken a look at this race because My Empire is the winner of this race. So if My Empire goes as expected earlier on in the program, it'll be getting us nice and toey about getting on Sky Spirit. In the Keith Biggs colours, looked home for the Chocolatos before My Empire descended to blouse him out on the line.
Up a little on the turn, leading narrowly from Motivator, who looked to be going much better than him. And it's Motivator taken to the lead from our Fuji Mac as they reach the point of the home corner. A length and a half Winning Scene. Maliki was able to save ground, but he stayed close towards the fence. Captain Zero angled for a run back inside the heels of Motivator. Sky Spirit, Bold Ransom, both running on. Inside the 200, Sky Spirit, Bold Ransom, and now My Empire opening up. Motivator's drifted back to the inside, and here's My Empire. Look at him coming from Sky Spirit. My Empire grabbed them, came from last, and My Empire wins. My Empire on the line from Sky Spirit. Third home, Motivator.
Well, Wes Cameron always does his best work around the yards, and he was doing it again on Wednesday, and here he is catching up with Jason Whiting.
Model of consistency of late.
Yeah, no, the horse has hit a nice bit of form and seems to be holding it well.
Good win last time out, 2 starts ago I should say, when things went awfully wrong for you. Last time out, good run, beaten by My Empire on the day, but good effort on the day.
Yeah, no, he was a good effort. He looked the winner, probably 200 out, enjoyed a lovely run throughout, but just beaten by a better horse on the day.
What about the field that you're taking on? A lot of what we're talking about at the moment, we don't know the final composition of the lineup, but there's some nice ones entered.
Yeah, no, it's a nice little lineup. I see My Empire's nominated for it, but I believe it's running in a mile race, which persuaded Alan to run in the 1400 to try and avoid that horse. But there's still a couple other handy horses in it.
Now let's take a look at this up-and-coming horse, Second Omen. His previous outing, it was a much better effort. When ridden different, ridden back off the pace, he's back there running second last, or a significant last rather, with the red cap, and he comes right to the outside in the straight.
Back on the inside, third Summer Crossing. Over on the outside, next of All Stars in My Veins. Behind them, Mansion House, just getting one off the fence, approaching the turn, demands attention. About 4 lengths off the leader when they turn the corner. Given Vision held up behind them now. He's trying to follow Mansion House through. Straightening at the 300, Centrum. Called upon properly now. He shows him the stick and he responds well. Centrum breaks away from Mansion House. Given Vision in pursuit, demands attention behind them. But Centrum's broken away from them. Down the outside comes Second Omen with a late run, but it's all Centrum, and Centrum too good here. He ran out the 1200 strongly today, beat Mansion House or Second Omen from Given Vision, demands attention.
Well, selections in race number 7. I'm going with Sky Spirit. I just think that he's going to get the right run. And I'm quite happy to go again from barrier 5, probably 1 out, 1 back or somewhere like that. And it's going to be awfully hard to beat. Rich Ken will probably be back in the field from where he's drawn, but that's where he was when he stormed home to beat Battle Emblem at his last start. You go back through that 3-year-old form of Rich Ken. Geez, it's strong. It's Lord's Ransom, Joey Jojo, Chachi and Burnsy. So Rich Ken's well and truly in this race, make no mistake. And Second Omen, look, there's no doubt he's got plenty of potential. They must have big plans for him, because if he happens to win one of these races, gee, they're going to lose a few races on the way through. But he's got undoubted ability. So 5, 8 and 10 there in race 7.
For me, Marty, number 6, Talk to the Wall. On top, I'm searching for a bit of value this week. To beat number 8, Rich Ken, it was a massive run last start. It was on the rain-affected track, but the way he picked him up and covered the horses and the form that's come out of the race, it's impossible to leave him out. To beat number 5, Sky Spirit, he goes around in more races than he wins, Sky Spirit, so I'll put him in for 3rd. And if you're playing the quartets up there in Singapore in the 7th event, throw in number 10, Second Omen. A 4th selection for you, Marty.
Oh yeah, number 6, we'll go with Talk to the Wall. Picked him from the yard last Saturday. He looked very close to the mark and he stormed home at very big odds. And agree with your sentiments there with it, 6 to Talk to the Wall.